Hi there, today we take a look at Lightning Arrow, which is a level 3 spell that you can get with the Ranger. Only the Ranger at level 9. Here I have a level 9 Ranger, just got it. Lightning Arrow, 6 to 48 damage, divided in 2 parts, 48 and 2d8. The 48 part is the target, like a Karlach here. She's going to take the 48 and the radius, the round circle that you see, is the 2d8 part. But the main target also takes the 2d8, so Karlach will take 6d8 and Gale will take 2d8. If I target Gale, he takes 6d8, she takes 2d8. There's also, you can see the 36%, 65%. What that is the chances for the enemy to succeed a saving throw, and it says on the description of the skill, on save, targets still take half the damage. But that's not 100% true, it's partly true. I will show you why. So I target Karlach, 36% chance of succeeding a saving throw. Now you can see 2 numbers on Karlach, 1 number on Gale, and it said succeeded her saving throw. And let's take a look. You can see the 2d8 here for Gale, the 2d8 on Karlach also, divided in 2 because she succeeded the saving throw. And if you look at the 48 part, there's no dividend in 2. So the saving throw is only for the target to succeed a saving throw against the 2d8 part of the damage. But the 48 part of the damage is always 100% chance to hit the target, and she always takes the full damage, no matter the saving throw. Now I want to show you something that's a bit weird. When I hit Karlach before, you could see 2 lines. The main target takes 2d8 and 48, the side targets take 2d8, but here I hit Karlach and there's just 1 line of damage. She took the 2d8 damage part and Gale took the 2d8, but the 4d8 is missing. And I used the skill like 50 times and I noticed this 2 or 3 times, that when the enemy succeeds a saving throw by rolling a critical success, like here you can see the 20, well, the 4d8 part of the damage will not appear. Is this a bug or not? I'm not sure, but that's how it works. The next thing that I want to show, if you remove the weapon, now it gets grayed out and it says Lightning Arrow, no ranged weapon equipped, you cannot use it. Now it gets you under the impression that you're really going to... Lightning Arrow is going to be a bolt or an arrow that you throw with your ranged weapon, but it's not the case. It's really just a spell like any other spell, and you can validate that if I use a ranged attack based on my weapon. It's my chances to hit the targets is pretty high. Why? Because I have high dex, and hitting the target with a bow or crossbow is based on your dexterity and the enemy's AC, armor class. Just that. If I use the lightning arrow, it says 36, 65, just like any other spell here, Hail of Thorns, 36, 65, much lower chance to hit than my ranged attack. And that's because it's based on wisdom, the wisdom of the caster, and the enemy's dexterity. Well, you can see a dex save here. And there's such a big difference between Karlach and Gale just because Karlach has an advantage, but if we go here to check the details, you can see here Danton casts Lightning Arrow and Karlach missed a saving throw. On the saving throw part at the bottom you can see the dexterity modifier, so you know here that it's based on dexterity, and in the top part where you see DC 8 plus 3 wisdom of the caster and proficiency of the caster, so it's based on your wisdom as a caster. Now the advantage part, 36, 65, you can see here, Karlach has advantage, but Gale does not have advantage on his saving throw. That's why it's a big difference, but it's really based on dex. Now Lightning Arrow deals lightning damage, and for lightning damage and cold damage you can increase the damage by a lot by making the enemies wet. So if I take Shadow Heart and use Create Water here, and then use lightning arrow. You can see here 48, which is 24 plus 24, 9 plus 9, 6 plus 6. So your 6 to 48 damage becomes 12 to 96 damage on the main target and 48 damage on the side target around it. Now, is this a good spell or not? I think for when you compare it to other lightning damage spells or cold damage spells, it's a bit lackluster. But what I think is good about this spell is that Ranger is really more of a single target class, so it gives the Ranger at level 9 a pretty decent spell, especially if you make the target sweat. I think the best use case for this would be on a melee Ranger, because melee you can build it like ranged and you can build it melee, and since the lightning arrow spell is not based on your dex, it's not based on being good at ranged attack, well, you're going to have a melee character that hits with enemies with, say, War 1 or something, and when you need to, you're going to have a pretty decent ranged attack that you can use as a melee character. So you're pretty much like a fighter that can use a few times per long rest a skill like this that does pretty decent damage. And that's it for Lightning Arrow. Let me know if you like the spell or not. Thanks for watching.